Joining me to recommend today's resources languages modern advisor Joining me to recommend today's resources is Barbara Nielsen, Primary Languages Consultant for Nottinghamshire. Joining Barbara we have Judy Hawker from Brighton and Hove Primary Languages Advisory Service. Judy also teaches at Westdean Primary School. And also on the panel we have Adam Cook, Modern Foreign Languages Advisor for Norfolk Local Authority. Thank you all very much for coming. It's great to see you. So Barbara, let's begin with the Earlystart French Multimedia Starter Pack. Tell us a bit more about the resource and why you like it.
Well, basically I like this resource because it is exactly what it says it is. It's a starter pack. So for a teacher who has very little knowledge of the language or experience in teaching it, it really sort of takes them by the hand and gives them what they need. It comes with a video or DVD which presents little snippets of language in a cultural background actually filmed in France. And the teacher's book here goes through giving very, very good indications of activities that can be done. So it really does give the novice teacher a good support.
Okay, great. And it does come in other languages, is that right?
Yes, there are, for French, German and Spanish, there are 2 parts. So there's an initial stage and then a second follow-up pack.
All right, well we're going to focus on the French pack and have a look at it in use in the classroom. We visited a group of budding linguists at Langham School and Maureen Game is teaching months of the year.
The resource we used today was Earlystart French. The resource is a multimedia resource, so it's a DVD as well as a loose binder which gives lots of activities as well as photocopyable sheets. Started off by watching the DVD. From there we've used an activity as well after we've watched the DVD focusing on months of the year, and then we've done an activity on the board for them to remember what the days of the month are and which order they come in. And then we've played a game of Snap. Très bien. One of its strict multimedia part of it, you've got engaging different learners. You've got the kinesthetic learners, the ones who like to have a look and actually do. You've got the auditory learners, so they can listen, as well as the visual learners who can actually see what's going on.
Janvier.
Think of any weaknesses to the resource. Certainly like to have the French-speaking children. It also shows the children what life is like in France. I think it is good value for money. If you compare it with other CDs, DVDs, they're an expensive resource, but everything is in the pack, and I think certainly you could use it for a whole year and get value for money.
Well, Barbara, a very favourable review there from the teacher. But is it really safe to recommend that a primary teacher focus on just one resource? Can it really be that good?
Well, yes, it is good, but I wouldn't say that you'd use just that as a one and only resource. I think a teacher starting out needs something that they know is going to give them a good foundation, and I think this is it. But I think with experience a teacher would want to supplement anyway.
One of the nice things I liked about it, it was all filmed in France. It was about really authentic French life. When it's looking at other languages, are they similarly authentic?
Yes, they're all filmed in the target language country.
Great.
And that's one of the main features, is that the children actually get to see their counterparts going into a school, for instance.
Okay, thank you very much. Judy, are you a fan of this resource?
Very much so. I think it's a super resource. The whole enthusiasm from it, from the singing, from the DVD, is just, and there's excellent worksheets in there as well.
So any drawbacks to it?
Yes, as Barbara said, I think you wouldn't want to stop there, but I think as a start for everybody to be going, it's an excellent resource.
Well, wonderful. Adam, would you agree with these general, very favourable reviews?
Yeah, my reaction to it is as positive, really. I think it's super, and I like the fact that you've got the video material, so you've got real French kids presenting real French. A lot of the people that will be using this may be non-specialists, and they may be very conscious of the fact that their French is not that great, their spoken Spanish may not be that good, or their German may not be that good, so they can rely on the kids in the video to actually present and model those correct sounds and that correct pronunciation, and the kids can then just copy it. And it fits in very nicely, and I think we should make this point, with the Key Stage 2 MFL framework, which has recently just come out and will be used in schools as from now on, so it complements that beautifully.
I think also another big plus about it is the way the activities are laid out. There's every possible activity suggestion that you could want for a non-linguist.
And then, of course, there's the online support as well, and they have some cultural background information available online which the teacher could present, or send some children out to find for themselves.
Well, thanks all very much. A great start to the programme with a popular resource there. Now let's move on to